Katy police say an 87-year-old man pulled a gun on his wife, waited for them to arrive, and then shot her in the chest as officers watched. The man didn't stop there. Authorities say he then turned his gun on police, shooting at officers. At that point, police say they had no choice but to stop the threat. Those who witnessed the horrific scene say there wasn't anything they could do to help.
Pastor Mark Davis started his Sunday sermon with this message.
It just seems cold and bitter today, but spring will come.
He says what followed is a constant reminder that life can end at any time. Davis says after hearing gunshots coming from behind his home, he ran outside to see what was going on.
You could see the man in his driveway and his wife, and one of the other ladies in the community tried to help by going to pick up the woman so she could get away. And he put the gun on her.
Davis says he attempted to distract the 87-year-old man so the Good Samaritan could get away unharmed. In the blink of an eye, things went from bad to worse. As soon as Harlingen Police arrived, the man turned the gun back on his wife and shot her in the chest. But he wasn't finished.
That's when they got out of their vehicles with their weapons. As he began to point the weapon at the officers went behind their vehicles and he began to shoot at the officers.
A third officer rounded the corner as the man began firing on the officers. He was left with no choice but to shoot, killing the 87-year-old. Sergeant David Osborne tells Action 4 News it's never the officer's intent to take someone's life, but sometimes they have to make those decisions to eliminate a threat.
And the officer who actually engaged the shooter fired approximately 8 to 9 times as he approached the shooter.
Pastor Davis says he will never forget this day and is praying for all those involved in this deadly encounter.
The 82-year-old woman's condition is unknown at this time. She was taken to Valley Baptist Medical Center. We do know police were on the scene for several hours. They were collecting shell casings and bullets from a handgun. They may have impacted several homes. Harlingen Police say the motive is unknown and the case remains under investigation. In the studio, Veronica Gallegos, Action 4 News.